Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at a demo for a game called Space Scum, which I had my eye on because it has been described to me as a more streamlined, perhaps, I don't want to say easier, but definitely streamlined is a word I've heard, experience of Battle Brothers, set in a futuristic sci-fi setting. So lead a band of mercenaries through battle after battle in the sci-fi turn-based RPG. Fight your way across different planets, earning loot and equipment to outfit your team. And remember, no option is off the table when survival is on the line. So what else do we have in terms of the back of the box description? So the Space Scum is a tactical turn-based RPG, set across multiple procedurally generated planets, ensuring no playthrough is the same. They all exist in the same gritty sci-fi universe. You'll choose your own custom origin and encounter different environments, any types, factions, and missions, all based on where you go and what you choose to do. Of course, when all the choices are yours, so are the consequences. As somebody who enjoys games like Battletech and Menace, this seems like it's very much into my wheelhouse. Now, embarrassingly, though, I have to admit, I've never actually played Battle Brothers. I'm actually approaching their catalog backwards. So I plan to do a Battle Brothers run after I kind of finish up with Menace run on the channel. But this is any game like that is pretty much in my wheelhouse. So we'll take a look at the trailer here and see what else the game has to offer, and then we'll jump in for about 30 to 45 minutes or so of gameplay.
Sorry, Steve.
Okay, note to self, don't be Steve. Okay, sweet. Okay, here we're in the demo itself. I like the splash screen that it gives you as soon as you come in. It is nowhere near finished. It's unbalanced. It doesn't have all the features. Content are polished. Please keep in mind, more and better is coming. Okay. It's meant to be hard. You are meant to reload the game sometimes. New players should definitely do the tutorial. Okay. And thanks for trying the demo. And please give us verdict with feedback form, which I typically do. I'd like to give as much detailed feedback as I can because that's kind of the whole point. Let's get into it. So I already kind of looked at some settings. Not much going on here. I like that they included some debug controls. So if you want to just, in addition to your normal controls, if you want to get into doing some weird debug stuff, you can do so. I appreciate the freedom to do that in a demo. That's kind of cool. Everything else, pretty stock, standard stuff to have. Again, you can disable the debug keys, things like that. Again, that's probably the coolest thing I've seen. I'm leaving pretty much everything default though. I'm messing with some sound settings, that's pretty much it. And we're definitely going to do the tutorial because that's what's recommended. Escape a forced labor camp and make your way into the world. Recommend for new players. Yep. Let's go. Crew name, Space Scum. Yeah, leave it all the same. Don't really want to think about a symbol. Whatever. Skulls are cool. We'll go with that. And everything else is disabled. Yep, let's go. The galaxy is total crap. It's basically a bunch of grifters, reprobates, and psychopaths trying to steal your stuff or murder you. You can't hack it, you don't last long. I used to think it was a human problem, but some of these aliens are even worse. I've even been screwed over by a robot once. It told me it had an honesty chip installed, that lying bastard. The Imperials might look respectable, but there's nothing they won't do to expand. Push too hard and bosh. Atomic annihilation. Respectable indeed. Still, hard times here for the strong. Let's see how tough you are. Actually,
reporting in.
Penal Colony KXZ-72. I'll never forget what you were like back in that mine camp. Every day, faced like a spanked arse. Okay? It weren't the best of fun, I'll admit. When the shift boss went missing, I knew it was something to do with you. Then the siren started, and you just happened to have the mining laser that day. Smart move. Okay, select, drag, zoom, and cancel. Okay. Give me just a second. I'm gonna adjust that music volume again. Okay, should have been instantaneous for you. I set that music down to about 30% because it was real loud in my ear. So what do we got here? We have Rigel. Rigel, his health, his armor, and he has 0 force field. He has a certain amount of action points and focus, which is used for abilities. Okay. And gives me a little stat overview when I arrow over him in terms of initiative, crit damage, melee attack. Okay, yeah, all the basic stuff. He's a police enforcer background. Cool. All right, Rigel. So, left click in the game world to enter movement mode. Move into cover. All right. Move where it tells me to. Initiative queue shows the order of all characters and turns. Plan your future actions with the initiative queue in mind. Got it. I don't know if this will translate into the main game or not, but I kind of like that this is a tighter, more personalized scale. At least currently. Maybe this is just for the tutorial, but it definitely gives the claustrophobic feeling of being in a mine shaft trying to get out. So that's cool. All right, so is it my turn? Move into cover, click end turn. Got it.
Awaiting your orders.
So he tried to shoot me. Did he destroy my cover, or did he just? It looks like he kind of pinged off of it, so I still have half cover. Okay. Use an attack ability on the enemy.
Target eliminated.
Okay. Looks like I can do more, right? Yeah, because I can only used 6 AP. Is that right? He is too far away. Got it. Okay. And it gives me their stats to he acts in 1 turn. Got it. Okay. Use your attack abilities. Well, I can't really do that because it takes 6 to do, and I don't really have another option. So he is literally too far away. So I end my turn.
Ready to go.
Right. Another shot. I appreciate these sound effects. I don't know if the Foley work is carrying over, but the casing sitting on the floor is pretty cool.
That's what you get.
All right. The way you dealt with those guards, they were all over the place, literally all over the place. Bits here, bits there, absolute carnage. I think we all knew it was on at that point, escape or die, basically. Okay, after the battle. It was a real life or death moment for the other cons too. Loads were torn between joining you or helping the guards. Big decision, get it wrong and you're dead. I'm glad someone had the balls to help though. You're good, but you wouldn't have got out on your own. You gain an additional crew member. Okay. Enter the next room. Just taking a look down here. So there's credits, food, med supplies, generalized materials, probably, yeah, to repair equipment, electronic parts to repair certain equipment, starship fuel, which you don't have to worry about any of this in the demo, and then munitions. Okay. Interesting. It's interesting that they tell you up front what you're going to face. Not that you have a choice, right? I mean, at least not yet, but it is interesting that they tell you what you're going to be up against before you actually load into the map. Yeah, fight. Let's go. Also kind of weird to go back to the splash screen. I hope that is not something that carries forward in terms of loads. I mean, it's probably just something that's in the demo, but be more immersive to have something else instead of going back to the title screen. Okay, drag and drop party members within the deployment zone to change the starting positions. All right, well, I'm going to move this guy up front and keep him like staggered, at least one behind, since he's got melee. And then who do we have joining us? Jamina. Can I get any more information about Jamina? No. Okay, that's fine.
Let's roll.
Move next to the specified position. Oh, that's a door. Okay, I didn't even notice that was a door. All right. Open the door. Open this door, use the interact button of your actor character. Ah, there we go. Characters with melee weapons have a zone of control around them marked in red. Once a character is inside the zone, moving out of it will trigger an attack. Okay, it's like an attack of opportunity kind of thing from D&D. All right. So I don't see anybody yet. Eliminate enemies. Well, if anybody's taking cover behind the dynamite, they might be in for a bad time. I think I might let them see if they come out and get in the rocks or in Jamina's zone of control.
Time to move.
Okay, or not. What do we got? Yeah, I'll move her into this defensive position. What do we have here?
Ready for action.
Buddies, I just said. It's like prophetic. Like, don't move in front of the dynamite. All right, we'll
Let's get going.
So she has a standard attack and a destroying blow, which causes their melee and range attack to decrease by 15. And then a lunge. Lunge up to 3 tiles to a target enemy and attack them. That does increase damage up to 300% based on the distance traveled. So they're too far here, but... So she'd have to move around this way and that guy would be still too far, so... I might just hold her right here, actually. Let this guy come into me.
Let's go.
I mean, why risk it?
We should tell his mother.
Why would I tell his mother? I didn't give her any action at all, but like if I'm playing tactically, like I just want her holding the front line, right? Let them come to me. I suppose there's always going to be a few of the others try to take you down. You definitely made some enemies on those work details, but they wish they join you now, though. Once you had one with you, I knew more would follow. You look pretty menacing with that mining laser. I would have put money on you. Lot making it out. You've gained an additional crew member. All right, final battle of the tutorial, or just maybe this part of the tutorial. A few penal colony guards. I wonder if there's an intelligence stat or like I'm playing Menace, and Menace is like a battlefield intelligence stat. So I wonder if you get clearer information the more you invest in like a certain stat or a certain gear or something that gives you more battlefield intel. Oh, not a retreat. Ah, fight. Okay, so anywhere inside the deployment. So we got you. I'm gonna call you Chi. See what? Siwaddle? I'm gonna call you Chico. So Chico. Yeah, let's just go in like this. Let's go.
The hunt begins.
You said it, Chico. Focus is used for certain actions. Powerful abilities generally require large amounts of focus. Focus replenishes slowly, so choose how to use it wisely. So it's like for ultimate abilities, maybe? We'll see. Objective, kill enemies. I could do that. Again, the D&D guy in me is like, hold the door, right? Like, let's create a fatal funnel and bring them through and have her just like bash everybody. We got 2 guys on the side just, you know, mowing this down, but the game might want us to actually be more offensive. So let's move her in. Let's see, give her some good cover if I can. Oh no, I have to move him first. I can't choose. Okay, so I have to move him first. Then we're gonna delay.
I'm waiting.
I'm gonna delay with him.
What next?
Do I want to move her in and get shot at? Actually, you know what? We're gonna delay with all 3. Look at that.
Speak your need.
Okay, so I can't delay again. So I can only delay once. So if I was gonna stack these to maybe have her, I kind of like games. I kind of prefer games actually that say as long as it's your forces turns and they're together. Like if there's any of these folks in between these, like if I've got all 3 of them together in the turn initiative order, let me take actions with any one of them that I choose. Like instead of this rigid order, like they should be able to choose between the 3 of them. But it's a nitpick, but it is what it is. All right, so let's go with Chico first. I'm just gonna have you move up and take cover. I'm also curious if that drops them in the initiative order just for this round that they delayed on, or permanently.
Reporting in.
What's the plan?
All right, have you, these guys all look like they're, I'm looking if there's anybody, oh, these guys are melee, so let's move you up here for now, and then next turn we'll see how it plays out, because I'm curious.
Spit it out.
Okay, so yes, so we could delay, and then it took us back to the top of our original order, so it didn't delay them permanently, which is cool. The barrels we don't want to have anything to do with, we don't have to. And is there anything that shows me if they're in cover or not? Well, that guy isn't, so let's go. He's too far. All right. Then I tell you what, we delay again.
Awaiting your orders.
Interesting. So yeah, there's a lot of drop off there. I'll delay.
I'm waiting.
Delay. Come on, get a better shot, guys. Oh no, not how good a shot.
I am listening.
Okay. So yeah, we'll take our highest percentage shot here right in front.
A fragile specimen.
Beautiful. Good job, Chico.
Ready to go. You suck.
You suck. All right.
What are we doing?
Well, what are we doing? We're gonna move you here. You have a lunge. Can't do that. Can I still do this? No, I'm just too far away. Kind of unfortunate. So I gotta remember that's AP 4, so I gotta leave her with 4 AP when I'm gonna do that next time. I'll just end it here.
Speak.
She'll get to go first. We're gonna delay their turns.
Ready
and
to
now
go.
I'm going to hit her.
No longer a problem.
Put her down, and then can I do it again? No. How much does she have left? She has 9 AP left, right? Wish you could direct this a little bit more too, but whatever. So if I move her here, which is 2, I should have enough to still. Why can't I hit this guy? Like, I don't like the way these tiles work. This seems very restrictive. Like, okay, he's not in a direct line, so I need to be here. That's not great. Is there anywhere else I should go? Hmm. That seems really restrictive, especially when it's a hexagon system, like, or you know, I don't know. It just seems like it's kind of odd. Whatever, I'll move her over. It's fine. It's a demo. I'm not gonna worry about it too much. Oh.
Yes.
Have you all just move up as quickly as you can. Make sure we get good shots for next round.
Ready for action.
What?
All right. Moving target. What does that mean? Oh, that's just a shoot penalty? No problem.
Too weak.
Nice job, Chico. I think the guards must have been on the turbogens again, shooting all over the place, absolutely bloody useless. Two lot were bastards, didn't let one of them flee. Must have been a hell of a feeling looking out of that entrance after all that time underground. Free once again. Sometimes the universe can feel pretty amazing. Then a lizard man tries to shoot your face off. Ha ha! What times we live in. Again, not a professional voice actor here. So we exit the structure. You can equip new gear in the crew section. Guess we nicked a bunch of stuff on the way out. Yeah, I didn't see any loot between the encounters, so I don't know if we get loot just at the end of like a chain of encounters or what. But you looked absolutely mental when you hit the surface, covered in blood and dust, mining lasers covered with entrails. Thought I'd interrupted a session at the abattoir. Truth is, they'll never keep people like you locked up. They should have known that scum rises to the top. All right, so open the crew menu. Got it. Yeah. Crew menu. All right. Not suited to ice climates. Yeah, I wouldn't think so. All right. So we got a couple of reinforced leather armors, and we have a plated leather armor, which is obviously more armor 85, armor 75. Interesting. Focus -9, focus -7. I don't know that it matters that much. I would have thought reinforced leather would have not done as well as plated leather, but okay, whatever. So I give this to you. Can I just do a little hot swap there? What is this? Graphene helmet. This seems to be the tankiest version, so there you go. You can have a shield with this too, power shield. Sweet. And what if I upgrade your hammer here? Is that an upgrade? Seems to be the same, right? No, the power hammer does a little bit more damage. Same focus, same kind of abilities, same effectiveness, just a little more top end. So sure, we'll do that. And then, no offense, but I'm taking the helmet from my main guy. Slap on some of that. What is this? Medicare weaves. These are just consumables. So wait a minute. Let me go ahead and just do the obvious. Get him into that. So does this mean we can have backup weapons too? I guess it does. So I tell you what. Let me do that. I'll give him the backup rifle. Give him a backup hammer, and I'll give her the pistol as a backup. And what is this? No, just consumable stuff. Okay. Everybody's happy because we did a good murder. Fantastic. I wonder how we increase our attributes. All right. I can rename people if I want to. That's fine. Skills. Okay. Well, we're not there yet, but we did the thing. Okay. Go to the Jundland Outpost. I'm not going to read the flavor text anymore. It's just flavor text. Go to the Jundland Outpost. So this is about getting some more contracts. Got it. So the Jundland, this is your contract fixer. So here we are on the Jeep. Interesting. So instead of pausing, just at normal speed. Like I didn't pick a place to go, so I don't know what's happening or if I can direct myself. It seems like I'm just kind of on rails right now. So I'll do just speed it up. Okay. We stopped automatically, so I don't know. Okay, now I can see. Now all of a sudden I can click and move. Okay. Before I didn't really have an option, so I tried to avoid that patrol there at the end. You could smell that it's a total dump. Got it. Entered the outpost. I guess the 16 shop troopers probably wouldn't have been great. Okay, so this is our fixer. The absolute state of Jacko when you walked into the bar. Wanted to buy you a drink and everything. Yada, yada, yada. Go to the Helios outpost. So it's in, did he give me a contract? Okay, so just go to the outpost will give us rewards, huh? Okay. Interesting. So meet the contact at the Helios outpost. I guess this is where you can go back. Okay, so you can get all that. So we can go to like a market. There's an arms dealer. Can we buy anything? Can we do anything? I can sell all this stuff. Why wouldn't I? Let's just right click to do that. Okay. Anything here of interest? Grenades is a consumable. I don't know enough to know what I should buy or shouldn't buy at this point, and I'm going to let the game kind of help direct me, but I knew we didn't want to keep those prison jumpsuits any longer. Aid might be a good thing to invest in since we only have the 4 Medicare weaves. You know what? These are cheap. I'll buy, I'll double up. I'll double up. I'll buy 4 more. Did I do it? It says I purchased it, but I'm not seeing them. Okay. Why didn't it? It's like a quantity. I guess that's how many, whatever. I'm not going to worry about it. I saw something miraculous take place here. It says I have 23 of these things now, so I guess I did do it. All right, fantastic. And then is there some place for provisions? Just because that seemed like to be the other thing. So we go to market here. There we go. So I'm carrying 4 food provisions. And that's an addition. I guess it's a provision in and of itself. Okay. I've got 27 and 30 of them. Now there's only like a couple of us here. What's this? Alien flesh? Looks edible at least. Sure. I'll have some alien flesh. Pick up 10 alien flesh. There. I at least feel like we've got some basics, right? So we'll deal with that. And do I need a helmet for my boy? Oh, that's way too expensive. Never mind. All right. So it looks like we leave this outpost and try to go towards this Helios outpost to meet another contact. Here. Time dusk. Okay. And it looks like we have a battle right away. Interesting. Maybe to break into the outpost? I'm not really sure the context of this. Someone's been waiting for you. Was it a setup from our fixer the entire time? Who can say? The fact that it said double crossed might be a good indication of that. So what do we got? Okay, this is our guys. We got Chico, then Rigel, then the scav shooter, then Gem, and then this guy. Okay. So I can kind of see where things go. So there's Chico here, and this guy's right here front. So Chico, we have a deployment still? We have deployment? Oh, we can't do, because we were ambushed, we can't change our positions. All right, fantastic. Chico.
Ready for action.
Yeah, you are. I'm gonna say these guys want to come and kill us. Let them come and kill us on our terms. So we come in here and we cover the door. Interesting. So he could move, have 7 AP, and then still delay his turn
Let's go.
with the rest. Interesting. So I can move up, open the door, and I have just enough AP to maybe get inside. I can actually duck down here. I'll do that. Ouch.
Let's go.
All right. I'm going to delay her as well. See if this guy moves up.
Punish the weak.
And then, can he do a shot on anybody from there? No, he can't. Okay. Or can she move up? No, no, no. Oh, yeah, I got to do something with him. I'm going to end his turn. I'm going to leave him here.
Time to move.
It is time to move. Now, where can I get to? And more importantly, with this stupid thing, I got to be really cognizant of how this works. So if she moves down here and I try to, no. Perhaps she loses the block. I got to be cognizant that it has to be in a straight line. So it has to be a very specific way that this lines up to get this to hit, which I'm not a huge fan of. I kind of wish I could just get it to do an overlay that I could move around and, I don't know, some way to see it more reliably, but I should end our turn here.
I will judge them.
Round 2, I want you to delay.
I'm waiting.
I want you to fall back into the room. Man, I wish there was a way to tilt this too so I could see back here. But come back in. That's fine. End your turn here.
Let's get going.
Who's this guy? Where the hell he came? Oh, he came through the other door. Oh, I didn't even know there was another door. Well, that'll teach me. So I want to look at her ability. I'm gonna fire this ability off, but once. I guarantee it, at least once. So he's too far there. But what if I move here? And then I do. She used the lunge. Did he hit anything? I don't. She used it. Also, is there a toggle obstructions? That's handy. Okay. Toggle health bar. Handy. Oh, she can get. Oh, that's helpful. So you can actually get rid of walls. That's actually super cool. Yeah, we're just gonna toggle that real quick. What's interesting is I did it. I thought I could use it up to 4, but she didn't do anything. So she just leapt into here. I guess maybe I could have to be 3 away. He needs to be the 4th tile to actually hit. I thought it was like go 4 and then you swing. Not that he had to be within the 4th tile. Again, that wasn't very clear to me. I guess it says lunge up to 3 tiles, but whatever. Ouch. Man, there's just a parcel of you fellas, ain't there? All right, let's start Operation Cleanup. He can't see him, but he can sure as hell see this guy.
You failed. My prey awaits.
All right. Move here. Let's blast this guy. Trying to back flank us. And then move back 1.
Reporting in.
Let's get cover from this guy. Can he do anything? Nope. He's pretty much useless, but I had him out in the open. All right.
What next?
She ain't great. Can I heal her at all? Block causing shields, melee defense, and range defense to double for 2 turns. Yeah, we use that. And then she is gonna basically get right in this guy's face. Actually, we're gonna get behind him over here. She used the block. And I gotta see what I can do. I thought she had items to heal too. I probably totally misplayed this. I'm just trying to get a feel for the melee ranges, and that seems to be the harder of the 2. Range seems to be fairly intuitive.
weak blood.
Chico is wrecking. You're doing Chico things. Move you up one and here.
Awaiting your orders.
Now, what about my door visible? So I can see this guy. At least it's just a hard shot. He's gonna go next. Right. No AP, no AP. So I have enough AP. I was wasted AP trying to get a clear shot on this guy. Because I could see, like, as I moved, it was giving me an updated percentage, but, like, I wish there was a way for me to, like, hold position and see where my shot was going to be. It just didn't seem, it seemed weird. Oh, he tried to move out of her range and took a little bop.
What's the plan?
Maybe he just tried to act in her range and he took a little bop. All right, she's at 68 of 80. She does not look great. Why don't I see the ability? Now, she's got that for one more turn. Where do I see that? There. Shield block for one more turn. And she's grappling. Engage melee. Increases the range defense of all involved by 10. Well, she ain't going to worry about that right now. So, standard attack, 6 AP. But this Disorienting Blow does more damage, but has a cooldown. Yeah, we're going to hit him with that. Yeah.
One less to worry about.
I think death is the best form of disorientation. And unfortunately, we're not in range to hit him, but he should be able to move here. Does that have enough now to hit him? Yes. Perfect. We finally got a melee. Interesting. It didn't show her slide. She just kind of like teleported into that square, but whatever. Oh.
Let us hunt.
You shouldn't have missed, friend. You just piss her off. We're going to delay and
Ready to go.
let Gemma finish her business.
Waiting.
Oh, miss. Does she not keep doing that as long as she has AP? Interesting. So she can't. She gets one attack. Because it says I've got 7 AP left, and this is a 6 AP attack. So why can't I get another attack off this round? I don't know. I'll move her to this side in case there's friendly fire coming from this way. All right, end it.
The hunt begins.
So he had to reload. And again, probably out of AP, right? Because it takes 6 to shoot. That's okay. I'll move him over here.
Let's roll.
And then a 53% shot from there.
Die, die, die!
This is the weakest, meekest die I've ever heard. Okay. So pretty lackluster because I'm still figuring out the spacing and the UI a little bit. It's a little finicky, but obviously I think I get the gist of it. Okay, so Rigel's going to level up. Is that right? Content. He has some health loss that'll follow around for the day. Her health loss will be solved in a day. Everybody's content. They're not thrilled, but it is what it is. What do we got? A take all button would be cool. Oh, there it is. Loot all. Look at that. Anticipating my needs. Rusted pipe, rusted machine gun. Yeah, loot it all. So battle review. Rigel, drink your water. Check your buddy's hydration. I don't know. This is just some flavor text, I guess. Jacko knew, or at least he should have. Yeah. And then, but we did get our rewards. So we have a Devil's Metal Armor and a metal helmet. Okay. Revisit Jacko at the Genland Outpost and get some more cool stuff. All right, we'll do. Now, before we do anything, we had a level up, right? So we're gonna level up Rigel here. So we have 3 points to assign. Okay. Courage, focus, melee attack. I think it was just put everything in the ranged attack, right? Oh, you can only do 1 point at a time. Okay, so ranged attack definitely. And then health. whatever, and range defense. I don't, yeah, I'll figure it out later. I'm just trying to get through it. All right, so that's good. Skills. He has a skill he can pick up. Unlocks focus mind ability, restored 60 focus. Goliath, total health by 20%. Blitz 3 AP for the first and second rounds of tactical battle and increases initiative. So yeah, that seems pretty slick. Improved moving target. Gain 1 additional range defense for each how you move. Charge up to 4,000 straight line. Belt trick, an equipment swap with no AP cost, and you can no longer be critically hit. Just period. I'm picking that. Just take criticals like off the table, just forever. That seems great. Just yeah, a predictable, normal base damage at all times. That seems great. So we're gonna stick with that. Oh, and the other thing I wanted to do was go to crew, and then what do we got here? We're gonna get our girl set up. Okay, how do I switch people? I don't want Rigel. I want my oh no, crew. I gotta switch her down here. Got it. We're gonna give her the heavy stuff. So she's the one up front taking the shots. Is there anything better here at all? No. Well, she didn't get an additional weapon, so I guess I'll put the pistol in that because this is a 2-slotter, or no? No, she can go with the submachine gun. Actually, I could go with a shotgun. Kind of like her with a shotty up front. I like that she can still benefit maybe from the power shield, because this is one-handed weapon, but she was still able to use her shield. Not really sure how that works. Whatever, I'm getting her the shotgun. I'll figure it out. And then that means our poor Chico here can get a helmet, right? Can Chico not wear helmets? Is this game racist against Chicos? Usable by archetype person. Are we implying Chico is not a person? Doesn't say human, it says person. All right, so let me back this up. What's this? Is this usable by person as well? So let's test it. Oh, he doesn't even have a helmet slot. Poor Chico. That doesn't seem right. That doesn't seem right at all. All right, sorry, Chico. I tried, buddy. Exit out. All right, back we go. It's like sometimes it gives me control and sometimes it just doesn't, which is kind of weird. It made me go back to the road and then go back up here. All right. It was the Caprica Syndicate. They made me do it. And then we looked at each other and we're like, who are the Caprica Syndicate? Okay, so there's no combat involved. I kind of thought that maybe I get back and Jacko would have some other folks waiting for me just in case as an insurance policy, but no. We just make it back. We blow off his kneecaps in a story beat, and we clean out his locker, and we get an energy assault rifle. What else? A reactive weave kit to gain armor. Okay, yeah, we get some cool stuff. Check the labor exchanges of the settlements and recruit new mercenaries until you have at least 5 crew. Okay. So labor exchanges. Dragon, a police enforcer. What? How much money do I have? Where's my money? So I only have 1925. So I can't really be spending a ton out here. I guess I could sell some stuff maybe. Let's see, armor smith. Let's go here, and then I could sell maybe. The thing is, if I go to some of this isn't going for very much either. Also, I can't just like shift. I can just right click, I guess, sell stuff. So I'll keep some of this crap. Metal bars, a material repair provision. Okay, so I don't really want to sell anything else. So I guess I would just grind at this point until I could get the money to get 5 people. At the moment, I could get somebody else and add them to my crew. I don't know where I go from there. Also, I don't know. I can't see their skills. I can see like a background, and that's pretty much it. And like, obviously, you know, name her corporate assassin. Jesus, expensive boy. Aegis duct maintenance and duct maintenance. Hey, he's only going to offer a cost of 224. Sure. How do I? Okay, recruit him. Welcome to the team. Right now, there's just 1,800 left. So he's Imperial Navy. Do we have anybody else? Yeah, too. Look, he seems cheap, and cheap is what we like. Yeah. So that's fine. Once we have the new guys, I knew you wouldn't hang around, and then you realized the location was an old refinery on an ice planet. Make your way to the nearest settlement with a spaceport in order to travel to Icefall. Okay, that's cool. I like that you can't just like hop in your ship at any time. Like you have to get onto a ship with a city with a spaceport, and then you can adventure beyond that. That's a cool way to anchor that, to make you actually, like, your positioning on the worlds that you're on actually matter. And we'll get a thermal regulator. Okay. All right, we're good here. Let's go to our crew and see what people got. So he's got a pistol and some cop armor. He can't wear anything else. Whatever. Can I give him anything? Oh, the torn leather armor instead of that. Okay. And then we've got guy here. What's he got on? We got coveralls. I give him 30. Not much of anything. Might as well just give him the torn leather armor. Actually, no, I can give him. Let's go to the cop first. What is this compared to the cop's armor? And he's got, yeah, this is better. So he'll wear that. Congratulations. Now you can impersonate an officer and have a helmet. And you know what? What's he got? He's got nothing. And he's more of a melee guy, it seems to be, than that. So let's do this. Let's go over to Rigel, take this off, go back to the cop, give him the hammer. And what about you? Give you a pistol. You seem to be pretty decent. Who's my best shot? Let's give you the laser rifle and give you that. And we'll give the cop a backup. Right, because he definitely seems more melee focused. We'll try it like that. I don't know. This is probably going to get everybody killed. And this gains at least up to 80 lost armor. You know what? I think we're good right now. Just leave it as it is right now. Cool. And then we back out. And I need to find a place to Icefall 2. So it's pointed up this way. I don't know how I would know that other than that's what I'm trying, you know, them telling me that that's what I'm trying to go. 3 equal share militia. It's a 2 skull mission. I guess we stop by the old murky farm maybe first. Maybe we'll do this encounter and then we'll call it. Just to get to see our new boys in play. I like the environmental map style. I like this pretty cool. I'd be interested to see like what other planets look like, and then obviously see what it looks like on the final release. The maps are cool. They're a little bit static, a little bit basic, but I do like the art style, and it is keeping. It seems to be with the, from what I know of it, the Battle Brothers roots. Fight them. Pretty big deployment. So let's get our newbies here. Come up here, you back him up. You guys will be a squad. And then we'll try like this. Why not? Is that also diplomas or no?
I'm listening.
Okay. Relay. Let's see.
Speak your need.
Ready for action.
I'm gonna see who pops their head out first.
What are we doing?
This is gonna be special. Speak.
Okay, we can't delay, so. Oh, there's somebody right there. Can't see him, but that's okay. So,
Spit it out.
tuck you in here. Let's go. We have the initiative next round too, so we're just gonna haul. Yeah, this is high ground. Let's take it. Take that Heineken.
Ready to go.
You called the right guy, baby.
Whoa. Seeing a lot of activity up here.
Yes.
Can't see those. I can see this guy though. All right. So again, I can put the toggle obstructions. I can also have health bars, right? Cool.
I am listening.
Did you say listening or glistening? If you're glistening, I don't want to take that away from you, buddy. Move up here. Let's take a shot on low percentage, and then we can duck back here. Okay.
I'm waiting.
All right. We're just gonna move you over as far as possible. End your turn. No, new.
Let's go.
New guy. All right, and then for her ability, her charge, again, can only really work in these directions, so I gotta really pay attention to that. So we go straight underneath him.
What's up, sweet cheeks?
I don't know why that made me laugh. All right. So these obstructions, these rocks would also get in the way of him doing his stuff. So I couldn't just like put him here because this rock would be in the way. Right, I'm just gonna move him all the way under here. Maybe I shouldn't have. I wonder if he's firing. Did he fire at her or did he fire through this guy and missing? I don't know. I think she's on Gemma. I'd love to have a combat log. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Can I make that bigger? Yeah, I can. Okay, this is helpful. So I can see that it was intentionally shooting at Gem. Okay, cool. All right, top of the order. So definitely want to move some, I think, right? Well, his armor's almost shredded. So I got to be careful of that. Oh, I guess I'm already committing to this. Well, 45% chance here. Sure.
Speak.
Can't see them. Pop back out. And then right back into cover. Try to at least.
Reporting in.
All right, Chief. Yeah, we're just gonna flank with you.
Time to move.
She can't use her thing because of too far away. But she could go here and then give him a.
That one's definitely dead.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like no swing animation. I mean, I guess the idea is keep it cheap and keep it I mean, quote unquote cheap. I mean, keep it resource, not, you know, how do I say this? Resource light, and not have to invest in a bunch of animations and just kind of move around like that. But it would be nice if there was like some sense of like seeing her walk up and actually take the hit on the charge rather than just kind of basically teleporting in there and this guy just, you know, explodes. But I'm not going to complain. She got the job done. All right. And
You eyeing me up?
nope, I just need you to do the same thing. All right. Good hit. Good hit. Good hit.
Ready for action.
And have you pop back out here and get some shots on this guy again. Nice. Got some crits. I think we're good there. You can't move anywhere. Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
I want to shoot in my own guys here, so I'm just going to move you up here. I have a feeling that friendly fire exists.
Awaiting your orders.
You have already pretty much, I just can't be here. You were kind of like down here for a flanking maneuver, but it might not be necessary. So we'll just move you up here. Looks like the armor is taking a lot
Let's
of,
get going.
we'll have to repair that. It seems like that's very effective. Oh, see, I can't. Again, it looks like I should be able to do it because he's right next to me. But no, I should have stopped here and then done it. Well, I guess there was an obstruction there, so I couldn't have done it that way. And she only has 4 points left, so I can't do anything else. So I guess we'll just move in and make it really comfortable for this guy.
Everyone wants to touch me.
No one wants to touch you, buddy. I'm just going to tell you right now, that's in your head. Yeah. Miss. Hit him with a regular shot.
Such a robust creature.
Punish the weak.
What do we got? Won't have enough AP to hit. That's fine.
Ready to go.
I was just trying to see the range because there was no shot there, but I need to stop here, but whatever. That's frustrating. I've done that a couple times now and it doesn't feel great.
Try and keep up.
Delay
What
you.
next?
So she would need to be under here. And then she'd have enough to go. Give me a schmick. Move to the side so we can actually see the model. Yeah, he looks jacked
Admit
up.
it. I'm beautiful.
You are a weird dude.
One for the highlight reel.
All right. Everybody eliminated. Damage dealt. A little high in the damage take. Oh, no damage taken. Interesting. So we just have to see, and then we get a couple level ups. And we get a submachine gun out of this. Right click. I just do it all. Right click. I can take that. Okay. So that is where I'm going to end this particular look. We've been playing this for, 45 minutes or so. I get it. I get the premise of it. I like it. I'd probably finish the tutorial at some point. This seems pretty cool. I'm interested to see where they develop this. My biggest complaints right now are kind of the grid. It seems a little non-intuitive in terms of like the abilities. Like I said, that trying to line up that lunge. I'm sure after I get done with the tutorial, I probably will never think about it again, and it'd be just fine. But it just seems a little restrictive in how you can move compared to some other games that I've played that are similar. So you have to really, really be careful of your positioning. It's almost like it should show you like an icon of, like with her, you can only really move like 4 spikes on a wheel, right? I guess for lack of a better term, like it has to be in a very specific order. It's not just a range of 4. It's very 4 and a very specific arrangement of tiles. And so there's only so many directions it's going to work. I almost wish like when you selected on that, it would actually do a red overlay to show you exactly where she could hit in all the areas around her. And then as you moved her potential square, you could see like where that moved. So you could see like an overlay of, oh, if you move 3 squares to the right, here's all the other squares that could be impacted by this ability that you're hovering over. Something like that would be useful. But again, it's probably just skill issue. You get used to it in time, but that's it. My minor complaint rather. Everything else seems pretty cool. Seems pretty intuitive. I'm looking forward to the full game when we actually get it, or even just another iteration on the demo where we can actually get off world and deal with some of the space. I'm kind of interested to see what the vehicle combat looks like, if there's land vehicle combat, and if there's going to be obviously some space combat as well. That'd be pretty slick. So other than just boarding operations, which is kind of the same thing, I'm interested if there's going to be a kind of like ship to ship or like how that even plays out. But yeah, but I'll keep an eye on this. Thanks so much for joining me, and yeah, looking forward to see where this goes. Catch you next time.